You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
Guys, it's been 6 months since Brittney Griner has had to hear the U.S. national anthem. Now, you guys know that Brittney Griner does not like the national anthem of this country. She protested the national anthem. And folks, it's kind of funny how things actually work. When you trash your country and you get arrested in a foreign country for bringing in an illegal substance, and now you got to spend 9 years in a Russian prison. Now, Brittney Griner was convicted, I believe, like week before last. She said she had no criminal intentions in bringing in vape cartridges into Russia. She knew the rules. She decided to actually break the law. And of course, you know, the government over here, led by Biden, has been calling her wrongfully detained. Now, Brittney Griner is in a pickle. She admitted her guilt. Now she actually has to pay the piper. But of course, you know, Biden's administration, they want to pander. So they want to say that she was wrongfully detained. But yet there's other Americans over there in Russia that the Biden administration has said nothing about. Well, guys, today we got a bit of new Brittney Griner news. This really isn't too much of a surprise, but it's not going to really have any impact on Brittney Griner's sentence. There's only one way out of it, and you guys already know it. But however, guys, Brittney Griner appeals 9-year sentence in Russia drug case. Now, this is pretty much a formality. Her legal team was going to do this. But guys, it really probably won't make much of a difference at all. Because at the end of the day, she admitted her guilt. It says here on Fox News, Brittney Griner reportedly filed an appeal of her 9-year sentence for bringing vape cartridges containing oils derived from cannabis through a Moscow airport on Monday. Griner's lawyer, Maria Blagovina, told RIA Novista the appeal was filed. Griner was also fined 1 million rubles, the equivalent of about $16,400. Now, guys, this is not going to go anywhere. But from what we understand about the appeals process in Russia, this could actually take months, 3 months or so. So anybody that's actually thinking that Brittney Griner is going to be home pretty soon, this actually may halt that because she's trying to appeal her sentence. Now, I don't believe this is going to work because she admitted her guilt. I'm wondering, folks, if Brittney Griner actually appealing this sentence is actually going to delay any type of prisoner exchange now. It could be, but I'm not a legal expert. You know, I'm not a lawyer or anything like that. And Russian law is definitely different from the way we actually operate here in the United States of America. Now, we know that talks have begun between Russia and the United States as far as a prisoner exchange go. Victor Bout, the merchant of death, has been rumored to actually be out there in this deal. I would not do this. I believe Brittney Griner, I don't think she's actually going to get a hero's welcome whenever she comes back. I do believe, folks, that she won't end up doing 9 years in prison because I do believe a prisoner exchange will actually happen. It's just a matter of when, not if it will happen. But with this appeal, which could take months, Brittney Griner could be looking at somewhere. And you know what, guys? Even if Russia and the U.S. actually agree, it's possible that Russia wants her to do like a minimum of like 2 years before they even let her go. I mean, think of this. The other people that were actually in Russia, like Trevor Reed, they were there for years. Brittney Griner has only been there for 6 months. I believe Russia probably wants her to do some time before they actually sign off on a prisoner exchange. Now, there's negotiations going on. Maybe they are going to tell the U.S., hey, we agree to this, but Brittney Griner needs to do a certain amount of time in prison before we actually sign off on this thing. That's possible. I'm not really sure. But she admitted her guilt. Now, Brittney Griner's learned a hard lesson here, folks, that, man, Russia is not the United States. Russia is not a great place. Maybe she actually understands that now, that the United States of America is a vastly superior country to any country on the planet. I mean, guys, look what happened to Iman Shumpert. He got busted for essentially the same thing. Actually, he had way more cannabis than Brittney Griner had. And I know I made a mistake in that video. People were actually letting me know. Iman Shumpert actually got busted with 6 ounces of cannabis, which is like 180 grams. That is a lot right there. He's only going to face up to 2 years in prison. And I'm not even sure if he'll do 2 years. He may get some time, but man, compared to Brittney Griner, and he actually gets to have a defense. He actually is going to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. That's the beauty of this country. Brittney Griner didn't have that in Russia. But hey, keep kneeling for the national anthem. Keep disrespecting this country. You know, now you got firsthand knowledge of what it's like to actually be an American in a foreign country. It's not the same thing. The legal system here works way better than in Russia. But hey, you decide to actually test it and break the law. Now you got to pay the price. Now you got to depend on an incompetent administration to actually get you out. And folks, Joe Biden may actually be willing to sacrifice a lot to save face, with the left. By doing this, by getting her out, but leaving other Americans behind that's been there a longer time than Brittney Griner. Folks, she better learn how to love this country. She better. It may be a year, it may be 2 years, it may be another administration that eventually gets her out, but I don't think she's actually going to do 9 years. I really, really don't. It's just a matter of what Russia accepts. And Russia, guess what? They're taking the lead on this thing. They have all the cards. They're in charge of this thing, not the U.S., because they have you in custody. They have you in custody. Wow. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, Brittney Griner appeals her conviction. This will do nothing. All the pressure is actually on Joe Biden, and she's putting all of her faith now in a man that was actually shaking hands with air the other day. Again, we found out about that man. Awful. Maybe a video is actually coming on that. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.